She is an academician with over more than 2 decades in academia, having been involved at all levels: high school, middle school, higher secondary and teacher training. The great mentors warmly welcome Ms. Nikita Kothari, Principal Arunodaya Public School, Thane. Ms. Nikita has been instrumental in setting up schools, designing school curricula and working with officials in the various schools worked across, in maintaining standards of effective schooling, bringing in moral values, culture in the students. Ms. Nikita writes for magazines and newspapers on all matters related with educational. She is very active in taking various parenting workshops, counseling seminars for stress management in students, dealing with peer pressure, etc. During the pandemic situation, she had been extensively influential on global platforms, sharing her ideas on human values that can change the world. Weekly live episodes with ALLATRA Unites Creative TV. Moreover, she has been invited as panelist at various national and international level to share her views and opinions on pedagogy, capacity building, COVID awareness, parenting, experiential learning, cybercrime, stress management, women empowerment, Girl Save Girl Child. She has traveled extensively all over the globe, understanding various curricula across different schools all across various nations for the same. She has proudly been invited as a speaker at many events. Ms. Nikita has received the many award for innovative teacher, principles, leadership, humanitarian, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, etc. from the various esteemed institutions. She is also a recipient of the Best Head Mistress Award.
Hello friends, she is an academician with over more than 2 decades in academia, having been involved in all levels: high school, middle school, higher secondary and teacher training. She has been instrumental in setting up schools, designing a school curriculum, and working with officials in the various schools worked across, in maintaining standards of effective schooling, bringing in moral values, culture in the students. She writes for magazines and newspaper on all matters related with educators. She is very active in taking various parenting workshops, counseling seminars for stress management in students, dealing with peer pressure, etc. During the pandemic situation, she had been extensively influential on global platforms, sharing her ideas on human values that can change the world. Weekly live episodes with ALLATRA Unites Creative TV. On behalf of the great mentors, me Sushil Sinha, warmly welcome Ms. Nikita Kothari ma'am for today's talk show session. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks for being with us and giving your valuable time. Thank a lot.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Thanks, ma'am. First, we would like to know about your professional journey, please.
Sushil sir, my professional journey started with an assistant pre-primary teacher's job. That was 27 years back and just with 300 rupees. Can you believe it was just 300 rupees then, but they were so worth. So 27 years back, I started as a pre-primary teacher, assistant teacher. And from there, I worked as a teacher, then I worked as a primary teacher, then I became a coordinator, then a vice principal, administrator, headmistress, and here I am as principal for 7 years now in the capacity of a principal, working with Arunodaya Public School.
Really great journey, ma'am. Just starting from a very low steps in education industry and you reached to your zenith. And we wish you will keep ahead in coming future.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, ma'am. You also focus on this AI, artificial intelligence, how it's going to be implemented in schools, and how you think it's worth.
Okay, artificial intelligence is the need of the hour now. See, our honorable minister, Prime Minister Modi ji, has already incorporated about Skill India. He's talking about Skill India. He's talking about Ek Bharat, Shresh Bharat. Also, the whole year we worked on Azadi Ka Amrut Mahotsav. So what does that mean? He wants to make our India a powerful country. And to make a powerful country, we have to understand that if we want to make our India powerful, we have to start with its base. That means base is our children. When they come in nursery, from nursery, so he has started with NEP. And NEP says after ninth, you can very well, sixth onwards, you can take skill subject. So artificial intelligence is also very mandatory in every school. To inform you, I'm very happy and delighted to inform that we have started artificial intelligence in school since last year. So sixth onwards, the students are having this subject of AI. AI basically is computers, and it helps you to understand the technology. And see, artificial intelligence is nothing like, drone, if you see. So how to work on it, algorithms, so that we have started in school. And as a part of curriculum and a course skill subject, we have started since sixth onwards.
Great, ma'am. Means successfully you have already implemented in your school, right? And more parts you are going to add on in coming future.
So your voice is little. Are you able to hear me properly? Your
Yes, yes,
voice
yes. I am able to hear you properly. Am I? Am I audible to you?
little less.
Okay.
Okay, no issues.
Okay, ma'am. Our next part is how this effective integral learning system is important.
So integrated learning system and its effectiveness. As I told you, my journey started from nursery level. That was, I was a teacher for nursery, assistant teacher. And how do we understand integrated learning system? Everything has to be integrated. That means now the subjects as per art integration, if I talk. So arts can be taught in a different way where the subjects can be merged. For example, if I want to teach geography, I can teach location, I can include maths in it, correct? Because there
Correct?
are calculations of maths and maps, if you see, latitudes, longitudes, and I can incorporate climatic condition, correct? With that, I can include a bit of science. Why? Because as per the climatic condition, what will be the topography, what will be the habitat, animals, and people living in that area. Suppose I'm talking about a desert. So the climatic conditions are going to be little harsh. What is the changes going to be? So effective integrated learning system, that means it is including art integration, it is including AI, it is including all the latest development and putting it into our subject. So that is effective integrated learning system. Art integration is something which we have incorporated now, and we are taking activities as per CBSE guidelines. As my school is affiliated to CBSE board, we are trying to uh, do many things. Like suppose now today, just day before yesterday, we had this postcard activity for freedom fighters, and Prime Minister Modi ji had told 75,000 postcards. So all over the place, the schools participating into it. We started with a campaign kind of thing. But how did we start this kind of a campaign? Again, I will tell you about integrated learning system. I'm going to give you the example of how we started. We started with honesty is the best policy as the campaign. And then how, so children, for example, if they are writing the paper during the online classes, what they do is usually no one is watching them, so they put the Google on. So we told you are your own invigilator. You have to judge your own self. It is very, very easy to give up. But if you are your own teacher, you will have to write your own paper. So incorporating honesty is the best policy, the like a campaign. And then we coming to our armed forces, naval forces, how faithful they are, how loyal they are to our country. They are the one who sacrifice their life, and due to them we are safe. So that means honesty is most important, loyalty, patriotism. So incorporating all that stuff, and then you have to put in your ideas on the postcard. So various activities also we are conducting, like tomorrow we are going to have math day, that is Ramanuj day. We are going to again incorporate our Aryabhatta and Shakuntala Devi. So they were great mathematicians. So what did they do? How to incorporate loving math? That is also a skill. Everyone doesn't like maths, but how do you like? So we started with prodigy and gaming. So in a game, if you have a castle, you have to walk 7 steps. So how you're going to go 7 steps? 7 into 4. That means you have to climb 4 more. So learning, integrated learning system incorporating into studies. We are trying our level best, and hopefully our children love it, and our parents are appreciating a lot.
It's really a very great initiative, ma'am, because you are trying to relate the subjects which is going to enhance their interest, their enthusiasm. They must be learning something different. So if they involve themselves rather than involving something digital mode, so in that way, of course, they are going to enjoy a lot. Really, it's a great initiative from your side. From your student side, we are thankful to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Because see, for a leader, leader to lead with examples is most important.
Right.
You can talk and you can talk a lot, but leading by actions, then it proves your leadership. A leader is the one who makes a way, shows the path. Similar is a guru. Guru will pave a path for students. And when I see my students, like now many students are coming back to school. One of them just visited the school. He told that, ma'am, I got admission in Canada University. I'm leaving for Canada. Can you just give me one recommendation letter, or can you please, I'm very, very thankful to you. So, that gives so much of pleasure that your students are going abroad. One of the child joined NDA, National Defense System, and one of the child is flying to Australia today. So it gives me immense pleasure that my students are flying now. Like a mother, I feel that they will be reaching great heights, and that kind of satisfaction. The parents, they come, like Nachiket Kaule, he is my student. He got into BITS Pilani. One of my students got into IIT. And I tell you, my school fees does not charge exorbitant fees at all. We are simple school. Our school is run by a charitable trust called Swami Buddha Devji Maharaj Trust, where our fees are little. If you compare all other fees, ours is the least one. And with that, our students also, our parents, the entire family is actually, it caters the lower middle class. So sometimes I feel I am really doing a great service to our society back, and it's like feeling good kind of.
Getting pleasure along with satisfaction, it is very much important. When your students get success in any dimension of their life, it's really great a lot of satisfaction to their teachers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ma'am, you also focus on computer assisted learning, right?
Yeah, of course, computers are going to be the next 21st century skills. AI, robotics, coding. If you see this thing is going to be next in. Now, suppose Sushil sir, you, me, we have entered an era where our students know better. Like with a touch, they will know everything. Suppose if I am teaching something, they will directly go to Google, and with their voice they can find out whether this Czechoslovakia, where it is, what is the climatic condition. If the teacher is teaching wrong, or if she's forgotten something, they have it on their fingertips. So computers, it is going to be the Gen Z. जेन एक्स भी नहीं, जनरेशन जेड। तो ये तो बहुत ही इंस्ट्रक्शंस जो आप बता रहे हैं, ये हमारे लिए हमको सीखना पड़ेगा इनके वर्ल्ड में रहने के लिए। बिकॉज देखो, जब व्हेन पैंडेमिक स्ट्रक, नो वन न्यू, माय टीचर्स आर सीनियर, no one knew how to use Google Meet or Zoom. We used to hear it, but we never used to follow it. Like, Zoom pe kyun jana hai? See, I'm talking about before pandemic, when like 3 years back, whenever we used to go to a class, I used to tell the teacher specifically, plan out your lesson plan properly. How do you plan out your lesson plan? Because that 40 minutes are most important. In that 40 minutes, you have to have feedback, whatever you have taught prior. Then you will ask some yes or no question. Then you will plan some activity. You will also teach some concept. Okay. And that concept, if that is clear or not, you will ask again interactive questions. So you will understand that whatever you have taught is taught properly or not, the content that is gone to the students or not. So what they used to do, we used to have educom or some kind of PPTs they used to make, correct? We used to make PPTs, but that was in school. We had smart class in school. They used to show videos. Okay, that was in school, but who knew that these videos will be one day taught like this as we are talking today? Isn't it? You might be miles apart. I am miles apart. All through the pandemic, I was on a lot of talk shows. We used to talk to Ukraine people. We used to talk to Germany, China. We used to talk to Philippines, Argentina, and we really Dubai, Muscat. The teachers over there, we would interact with each other, and CBSE schools definitely. So we used to interact and we used to ask them, and they used to help us and we used to help them. So Ek Bharat, Shresht Bharat, how the mapping of states happened. We used to learn by doing things, by interacting with each other. Computer instructions also is somewhat like that. Only we see now we are connected because of this device.
Correct.
Isn't it?
Very true.
So this is how the world is changing. Earlier, we would have that student exchange program, but now we are having online teaching. All the courses are coming online. Important, beautiful industries outside, beautiful education industries, they are coming to our country, and our country people are going there. So I feel, now in a nutshell, this globe has become closely knitted with each other. We are hand holding with each other.
Right. Very true. And digital devices, they have played an important role in that. Recently,
Exactly.
ma'am, you also got one PhD degree, something like that in Delhi. What was that?
So
And for the reason you got that, of course, you deserve for that a lot.
yes, sir.
And congratulations
Thank you
also.
so much. Even see, for a guru, no, if a child excels and if a child does well, that is his guru dakshina, isn't it?
Right.
And for me, I even today we had practicals. As I said, our examination board examination. This is our host school. Side by side, also many other things are going on. And when the children come and they say, ma'am, we are doing this, we are doing that, for a teacher, see, I will always be a teacher at my heart. Whatever position I carry, that is a service to my society. For me, when a child comes and say, ma'am, I have achieved this because of you all teachers, because the teachers gave us guidance, and otherwise it would be very, very difficult for us, because they are in that crucial year where they do not know what is lying ahead of them. We keep on telling them, study, study, study. But however, some children will be like butterflies. Everywhere they'll be flying. And later on, they definitely take their path. They choose their path. But it is their childhood also. Na? See, many a times, now children are growing so faster. Today, we were having some music practice in our school, some competition. So after the examination was over, some students came down and they were singing. They came, and when they were singing and I was on rounds, I felt so melodious. The children are singing, and we are missing all this thing. Parents outside, they're telling, "Ma'am, we want our children to come to school." So even we want to start the school. Why not? We want
Yes,
to
yes,
start the school, but we cannot go against the state decision.
yes,
And hopefully on 3rd, the school starts with effective technology application in school, like smart boards, and now we are using Google Meet or Zoom, or MS Teams is also nice. With that platform, we can definitely incorporate PPTs, videos, presenting the screen. Then there are different other Google tools also, like Padlet activities there. And many, it is vast, it is never ending. I feel there is a whole course in it. And we should put that application in each and every school, because this is the world. This is the world.
right. Right now and in coming future, of course, it's going to play a. It's actually going to be the world.
Yes,
Not
it is
it's
going
going
to
to play. Actually, it's new world.
be. Correct.
Uh, from January 3rd, all the sections, all the classes are going to be started, or some specific classes are going to be started.
We will be, see now, as per the guidelines, sir, from grade 1 to 10th, we are supposed to start. Currently, my grade 8, 9, 10th, 11th, 12th are coming to school.
Okay.
10th and 12th, I'm working for around 3 hours.
Mhm.
8th and 9th also 2 hours. Now
Okay.
from 3rd onwards, because now our school was a host school, so I did not allow grade 1 to 7, but 1 to 7 I'm planning to open from 3rd onwards.
Okay.
So, but depending on again state directions, if there is a lockdown, then I will have to stop down again. Depends
Mhm.
on the cases of Omicron and COVID.
Okay.
But I'll tell you, sir, in Thane, almost all schools have started.
Okay.
I
Great.
can see children outside now. They are coming in school uniform. Nearby schools have also started. Where the school was not a host school, they have also started. SSC board schools, they have started. All children are coming.
Okay.
So probably I've got a notification that term 2 examination, board examination also are going to be conducted in the month of March.
Okay.
Luckily for us, none of the student had any fever kind of something, no.
Thank
So
God.
everyone 100% attendance for 10th and 12th. Everything went on smoothly. I feel as if today done.
Finally.
Finally.
Ma'am, you did not tell about your PhD degree, what you got in Delhi recently.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Many
So that was a
congratulations for that.
thank you so much. So the PhD degree I got in education psychology. I have
Okay.
done my master's in psychology,
Okay.
and I like to study children, because
Mhm.
that is where I believe that whole lot of potential lies. Because see, our youth is tomorrow's India,
Right.
isn't it?
Yes.
That tomorrow's India should be very powerful, very strong, mentally honest, loyal, patriotic. Patriotism should be there, imbibed in their heart. Somewhere down the line, when I see some children, like, I am a very vivid reader. When I read the newspaper that some child is not obeying or misbehaving with the parent, it hurts me. The parent who takes so much of pains to raise a child, and then when they ill treat their parents, is nothing. I cannot accept that. So whenever I go to a class, or whenever I conduct a meeting, I always tell my teachers, please teach them morals, values, because see, this child should not grow with greed.
Right.
You are understanding somewhere
Yes.
down the line what we as parents, you or me, what we do is, which career will give you good monetary benefit, isn't it? We should not work for that. We should work for that which makes a good citizen, an honest citizen, which is good at heart, humanity. आजकल एम्पैथी नहीं है. आप सोचो, बच्चे लोग एक दूसरे के साथ लड़ रहे, इतना मारते हैं कोई कोई किसी को कि उनकी जान चली जाती है. आप देखो स्टॉम्पिंग होता है कहाँ पे, कहीं बाहर चले जाते, इतना बच्चों में एग्रेशन है. तो मुझे ये साइकोलॉजी सब्जेक्ट बहुत डीप लगता है और मुझे इसकी स्टडी बहुत अच्छी लगती है कि ह्यूमन माइंड किस तरह से वर्क. जब तक आप आपका गुस्सा कंट्रोल नहीं करते, वो गुस्सा कहाँ के कहाँ ऐसे कहाँ हवा हो जाता है. एंड देन आफ्टर यू, आफ्टर दैट गुस्सा डज एनीथिंग, देन यू कांट रिपेंट इट, नो. करेक्ट. तो मैंने चाइल्ड साइकोलॉजी पढ़ी और चाइल्ड साइकोलॉजी मास्टर्स करने के बाद मैंने एडुकेशन पेडागोजी में और साइकोलॉजी में पीएचडी किया और मेरे रिसर्च पेपर्स सबमिट किए थे. तो उसी के वजह से मुझे पीएचडी मिली और आई एम रियली थैंकफुल. ये 2021 मेरे लिए बहुत ही कठिन था, क्योंकि यस, कठिनाई देखो, लहरों से डरकर नौका पार नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की हार नहीं होती. तो ये 21 सबके लिए डिफिकल्ट था. तो ये मैं नहीं कहूंगी कि मेरे लिए भी डिफिकल्ट था, क्योंकि स्कूल, क्योंकि एज ए लीडर बहुत सारे चैलेंजेस भी फेस करने पड़ते हैं. वह करने के बाद जब ये साल खत्म हो रहा है और जब मैं पीछे मुड़ के देखती हूँ, तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है आई हैव कम आउट एज अ विनर एंड विथ फ्लाइंग कलर्स. एंड मेरे बच्चे, मेरे 100% रिजल्ट दिया, होमी बाबा अच्छा किया. और yes, it is good. I'm thankful to Almighty that everyone is safe, sound. नहीं तो हम सच में लास्ट ईयर कितना डर रहे थे कि ये साल कैसे जाएगा. 2020 और जो सेकेंड वेव आया, उसके बाद संभलते संभलते बहुत बहुत कठिन था वो. और अब जब ये देखती हूँ मुड़ के, तो मुझे, मैं बोलती हूँ माँ शक्ति ने मुझे शक्ति दी और हमारे बच्चों को भी यही शक्ति प्रदान करे और अवसर मिले हमारे बच्चों को, खूब आगे बढ़े, वो खूब आगे बढ़े.
Thank you so much, ma'am. One last point for you. How these effective technology applications are going to play its role in schools?
Yes. So effective technology application will be must in school. Like आजकल तो बोल रही हूँ ना, जैसे हमने AI की बात करी या कंप्यूटर असिस्टेंट सिस्टम्स की बात करी, तो ये टेक्नोलॉजी इज गोइंग टू बी इन. टेक्नोलॉजी में आप देखो, आज एक छोटा डिवाइस मोबाइल बोलो, तो मोबाइल से बच्चे आज कंप्यूटर का काम कर रहे हैं. अभी तो अब 3D सिस्टम आ जाएगा. अब आप बोलो कि मेरे जैसा ही एक 3D सिस्टम, आज आप मुझे ये रूबरू ऐसे इस छोटे विंडो में देख रहे हो, लेकिन एक ऐसा 3D फिगर आ जाएगा एंड आई विल बी टॉकिंग. रोबोटिक्स आने वाले हैं, रोबोट्स मेडिकल में घुसने वाले हैं. दे आर गोइंग टू कंडक्ट सर्जरीज. देन AI ड्रिवन कार्स आर ऑलरेडी देयर नाउ. जैसे आप पीछे सीट पे बैठ जाओ, आपका AI ड्रिवन कार आपको जहां पे पहुंचाना है वहां पे पहुंच जाएगा. अभी आसमान में कार चलने वाली है और क्या पता आज वो दिन आएगा जहां पे मंगल ग्रह पे भी लोग रहने लग जाएंगे और एलियंस भी हमारे फ्रेंड्स बन जाएंगे. तो जैसा आप सोचो, कुछ साल पहले तक कब सोचा था कि एरोप्लेन भी होगा. राइट ब्रदर्स ने वो सोचा तो वो आगे हुआ. कंप्यूटर्स इतना आगे काम करने लगेंगे और हाईटेक इतनी ऊंची ऊंची इमारतें होगी. सोचो स्काई राइज कितना कहाँ पे पहुंच गए, हम चांद तक पहुंच गए हैं. और चांद के आगे तो हम अभी आगे एक नया प्लैनेट भी डिस्कवर हो गया है. एंड वी आर लुकिंग फॉर सो मेनी थिंग्स. मंगल ग्रह तक जाके आ चुके हैं, आगे तक जा चुके हैं. एंड मैं बताऊं, इसका कोई अंत ही नहीं है. लिमिट इज बाउंड्री लेस लाइफ बोलते हैं, और बाउंड्री लेस भी हो गई है. सो लेट्स होप दिस इफेक्टिव टेक्नोलॉजी एप्लीकेशंस इन स्कूल आल्सो इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. एंड ये जो जग में हो रहा है, वो टीचर्स लोगों ने जब पढ़ाते हैं तब उनको टेक्नोलॉजी यूज करके बताना भी चाहिए. जैसे अभी थोड़ी देर पहले मैंने कहा कि व्हेन माय टीचर्स आर टीचिंग ऑनलाइन क्लासेस, नाउ दे हैव बिकम टेक savvy. टेक सेवी तो होना ही पड़ेगा, जैसे आप हम बात कर रहे हैं तो टेक सेवी है तो प्रेजेंट करना है स्क्रीन या पीपीटी बताना है या वीडियो बताना। अब तो हमारे स्कूल के बच्चे इतने मस्त इंटेलिजेंट हो गए कि खुद पीपीटी बनाते हैं, वर्ड बनाते हैं, एक्सेल बनाते हैं और फोटोशूट की करके एक अच्छी बना देते हैं, दे सेंड अस। अभी हमने एक कैंपेन किया था सेव ट्रीज करके,
Okay.
और फिर दूसरा कैंपेन किया था प्लास्टिक ड्राइव, जो यूजलेस प्लास्टिक और यूज पेपर बैग एंड सेव ट्रीज, ये दोनों हमने कंबाइन करी थी, एक हफ्ते के बीच में किया था। इतने बच्चों ने सुंदर एक्टिविटी करी है, मैं आपको क्या बताऊं। और टेक्नोलॉजी की बहुत अच्छा यूज किया उन्होंने कि हाउ शुड बी यूज क्लॉथ बैग, एंड उन्होंने पीपीटी बनाए, उनके घर में किया सारा सब कुछ। So I'm telling you that the effective technology application in school is must. We should lead by example. Once the teacher, because अभी CBSE भी टीचर ट्रेनिंग बहुत सारी देती है, तो टीचर ट्रेनिंग देती है कि ऑनलाइन क्लासेस किस तरह से ले, ऑफलाइन क्लासेस किस तरह से ले, एक्टिविटी किस तरह से, कैसे बच्चों को ऑक्यूपाइड रखे और कैसे बच्चे इंटरेस्ट लाए। A good teacher is not the one only who teaches, but who develops curiosity in the child, isn't it? So
Right.
that teacher who develops curiosity in the child, that teacher will use effectively all the technology applications in this.
Great, ma'am. And really, involvement of students, that is very much required. As much as they involve, they will enjoy the things. And I think, and I think CBSE is also promoting this STEM, and STEM is also that kind of part, that kind of thing, where from the very start, I think from class 3rd, you know better, students are being promoted to use kind of technology in their daily life, whatever they are doing. If I am not wrong.
Yes, sir.
That's a part of STEM, right? Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving your valuable time and
it was a pleasure to talk to you, Sushil sir. Take care. God bless you. And hopefully everything starts normally. Wishing you a very happy New Year and a Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. We are all celebrating Christmas week, so we are all in red here. Thank you so much. Take care. God bless.
Thank you a lot.